Alright, so now we're gonna gap our spark plugs.
Do it again. Take two.
Damn it. Where's my water? Hang on.
What's going on, YouTube? Renegade Rebuilds coming at you with another how-to video. On today's video, we're going to be changing the spark plugs on a 1997 Pontiac Grand Prix GTP. Has slight modifications to it. It's currently running E85, so the spark plugs will have to be gapped to 47 thousandths.
Alright, so first thing we're going to do is remove the four 15mm bolts here that hold the upper motor mounts on. Now that you got your four nuts removed, you want to remove the four bolts holding in the upper motor mounts. Slide these out. Place one of your bolts back in on this side with the nut. Just barely thread it on. So later we can install the ratchet strap to here to pull the motor forward to get access to the back three spark plugs. So now you want to remove your front three spark plug wires. Just grab the boot at the bottom, lightly pull it off. Squeeze this part of the boot, don't pull on the wires. You don't want to do this when the motor's hot because you're going to be working by the exhaust down here. So let the engine cool down before you do this. And don't get your wires mixed up. They all have to go to each individual cylinder that they're marked for. So now we're going to start with removing the spark plugs. Alright, so now we're going to gap our spark plugs. We went with the Autolite 103s. And from the factory, they come at about 50 thousandths, and we need to go down to 47. So we're going to take our tool here and press on the top of the spark plug. Nice and easy, not too hard. Check our gap again. Still a little bit high. Go a little bit more. All right, there's our 47 thousandths. So you want to repeat that for the other 5 of your spark plugs, and then you can install them into the car. Now we're going to install our spark plugs that we just previously gapped into the front here. always like to start them by hand and then hand tighten them in as far as I can. Now you want to take your ratchet, tighten them down the rest of the way. You want to go till they stop and then just snug them just a little bit. You do not want to over tighten your spark plugs. Now install your spark plug wires back. Make sure you remember which one went where to what spark plug. Firmly push them on till you feel them click on there. Alright, we have a ratchet strap here. We hooked one end to that bolt we put back in here. The other end hooked up right here. Just want to pull your strap as tight as you can. Then ratchet the motor forward. You don't want to go too far, just enough to give you access to the back of the motor there. Now you can start to remove your 3 spark plug wires and spark plugs from the back of the engine. Alright, now we're going to remove the back 3 spark plugs here and the wires. Again, don't get your spark plug wires mixed up. Alright, after you installed your 3 spark plugs in the back and you firmly tightened them down and you installed your spark plug wires back on your spark plugs, you want to carefully remove the ratchet strap from the front of the motor here. Now you can reinstall your upper motor mount dog bones. Now install your upper motor mounts. It's easier if you install this motor mount into the motor side first. Then you can use the supercharger snout to pull the motor forward to install the bottom bolt. And it's easier if you do this left side first and then the right side. Make sure you put your clamp for your wiring harness back through the bolt there. And your lower motor mount bolt. Now tighten them all down. That's how you install spark plugs on a 97 Pontiac Grand Prix. Now you can go ahead and start it up and make sure everything runs all right.
Thanks for watching another how-to video with the Renegade rebuilds. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and check out our Instagram if you have a chance. Thanks again. Later.